Enable on-screen webcam feed? Wait. What happens if I click this? With your camera enabled, the game will capture and track numerical data on your eye blinks to improve your experience. This data is not saved, shared, or recorded in any way other than to locally save your eye detection settings. By enabling your camera, you consent to this. But okay. I suppose I can't use my glasses. I should probably turn on my lights as well. I don't typically play with a camera, but okay. Are you wearing glasses? Not anymore. It's not real glasses, it's just to protect against computer screen light, however you want to call this. Like looking at myself. Make sure your face is evenly lit and your eyes are visible. Position your headset at the box desk. Okay, yeah. The circle below should fill in whenever you blink. Oh. Okay, I typically blink a lot. Okay. Sensitivity. Look at your screen and blink a few times as we calibrate your eyes. Do not blink quickly. You can't tell me to blink and then not like exaggerate. Alright, let's give this a shot. I'm a little bit nervous now. This is a game about blinking. I figured. See, every time you blink, the game will notice. Very unique. See how this works? I suppose I'll get used to it. Okay, try blinking on the white symbol. Staring at it, or move my cursor. Oh. It's very unique, I like that. When you see a metronome and blink, you'll jump forward. Is this some sort of a psychology session or so? Keep blinking. Imagine the ocean around you. I'm in the water. It's not a very calm psychology session. I'm about to be, well, rescued, I think, from drowning.
You must be Pharaoh's. That's mine.
Well, hello there, stranger. Whew. You're a real bright and shiny one, aren't you?
I'm alive.
I asked you for your name, but sadly you got no mouth to speak with, or hands to shake with, or nose to look down with. So we're gonna have to find another way. See, what you'll find is, even though you're no longer in your body's still inside of you. If that makes any sense. So, if you understand what I'm saying, blink over my hand here.
For now I do, but it's not making too much sense.
You remember blinking, don't you? That thing you did 30,000 times a day.
Means we still have eyes, at least.
Would you do? Ooh, well look at that. You're a blinking genius.
Doesn't mean I understand it.
I knew you were special. You see all them poor souls down there, lost in the waves? I didn't choose any of them. I chose you. See, I just sometimes get a sort of a hunch, or what's a better word? Notion? No, there's a better word than that. Premonition. A premonition when a soul's worth pulling up. Now, you see that tower out there? The big, scary one?
The tree?
That's where I'm taking you.
Oh!
To see the gatekeeper. To be judged. I'm gonna present your case. Tell her the whole story of your entire life, from prow to stir. Now, if she's impressed, I get paid the Bitcoin, and you get yourself a spot in her magnificent city. If she ain't, well, I eat seagull for dinner again, and you, well, we don't have to worry about that, because I am the best orator you'll find on these sickly waters. Class A storyteller, believe you me. Oh, shut up, you trash birds. You had your chances. It wasn't my fault you were no good. Layabouts.
They're bleeding from their eyes.
Clock watchers. I got some words for you.
Because he's a wolf.
Sorry you had to hear that.
That was fine.
Ooh.
I'm not sure about...
Sure. Maybe I'm not the most verbose storyteller out there, but I know how to spin a yarn if I'm given something to work with. And that's where you come in. Your life. You're gonna show it to me. I want to see exactly what made you so absolutely great.
Well, I'm not.
So, just think back to the very beginning. The first thing that you can remember. I'm gonna send you there. But understand, no matter how much you like it, you're not gonna be able to stay, all right? Every time you blink, you're going to jump forward in time. Could be a second, could be 5 years. That's how this thing works.
Well,
Alrighty then.
I blink often,
I hope he's ready for this.
even if I don't want to.
Now, the next time that you blink, I'm gonna send you back. Now, don't be afraid, and don't try to fight it. The thing to remember about blinking,
I didn't blink. I didn't blink.
try
I
to
didn't
enjoy it this time.
No, you cheated. Oh. Yeah, I blink way too easily. My eyes dry up. Okay. I suppose we'll look at this then, like we did before, and
Look at that
That's cool,
sun. We've got a long, beautiful day ahead of us. Why are you smiling like that? You must really like it out here, huh?
this was our first memory.
Well, I get that. I like it too.
I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to blink. Take it in. Take it all in. Don't close your eyes and smell the fresh ocean and the wind to your face. Just don't blink. I think it's time now. You can win any staring contest. I try a little bit. I want to take it in. I think my first memory was in the crib in the kitchen or so. Okay, see, I didn't even think of blinking. I just blinked. That's cool, like, going through our memories like these, like, when we were... Like, these memories are so deeply
Let's go
buried.
get you some seashells. What do you say?
Guess I can blink when the metronome is not there. That's good.
You
Seashells.
see that big spiky plant over there?
Over there? Now, what else do we have here?
Right over there. Don't you see it? That's
I see
called
it.
agave. 11 years from now. That
Oh, okay, it registered a blink because I moved my
Slipped
head.
away, didn't it?
It did, yeah.
Oh well, days have a tendency to do that, I guess.
I have to try to be very
Where's
careful
the first page of my piece?
when they're
Can't
narrating
find it anywhere.
because I don't want to. I want to try not to miss anything.
No.
Over here. Wait, so either I blink now and it progresses, or I blink over here because I'm helping her look and then it doesn't progress? A gull. The gull stole it. I didn't know gulls like to steal diary entries.
Hey, go ahead, kid.
Also, this camera feels a little bit, I don't know, squeezed.
Look at that. There's your little hand.
We have to make him do this every birthday.
That's a great idea.
See how my hand grows? That's a big handprint.
Something. To see how he grows? Man, the zoom on this thing is fantastic.
Don't zoom into my eyes or nose that much.
Moves that deep. You know what's odd? Is I fear this battery isn't even working.
So you're not filming.
Load memory stick.
See, I'm blinking without even... I didn't even want to blink and it happens. Toy cubes. Pop. Poke poke. Toy piano.
Oh, you want to play along with Mommy, don't you?
Yes, I do. Piano is a fine instrument.
I'm sure you'll be better than me soon enough.
Well, time flies.
Now, where was I?
So Dad is brushing his teeth. Yeah.
I'm sending it to my mentor next week. It has to be perfect.
Well, sounds pretty perfect to me.
Yeah, what do you like about it?
What do I like about it?
So one
I
thing.
like the music.
That's
What-
very specific.
I also like the person playing it.
Yeah. I worry that might have something to do with it.
Worried. Also, that screw quirk thing in the boat, like the one where we're captured. I didn't even want to blink. Sun did progress, and I
Look at
did.
his
Why is it progressing?
face.
Oh, I blinked.
What do you think he's thinking about?
I don't know. Probably solving the problems of the universe.
Discovering that I'm in a new world.
So, do you think he's going to be smart?
I don't see why not. I mean, we're both pretty smart.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he's going to be. Necessarily.
You're right. No. You're right.
Set a boat.
No, it's not derivative. At least I didn't think it was. Do you think you could tell the other members of the selection committee what I just told you? Right.
What?
No, I'm sorry. I guess I just put a lot of expectation on this call. Okay, I understand.
What's going
Thank you for
on?
considering my piece, John. It really means a lot.
Says it boat again. The boat that takes us to the judge. To judge our life, from what I understand.
Oh, that's sure a little mess of color.
It's a pretty mess. Throw? What do you mean? Oh,
Hey, we do not throw things in this house.
it was a push.
If you're mad that you aren't good enough yet, you'll just have to keep working at it.
Sorry, Mom.
You know, one day you'll be able to paint exactly what you...
I blinked again. It just happens. I'm sorry. It just happens. It's so mean asking me not to blink. Sort of. Scrapbook. Baby grand piano, ages 2+. Includes easy to play music book. Beethoven.
See? That used to be my piano. My dad gave it to me. He loved music. Fled his home country just to have a chance to pursue it. God, he made me practice so much. I hated it at first.
Wonder what his home country was. Beechcraft High School Choir.
hope to make it further than...
I blinked again.
Hey, Benny.
Jesus.
Are you ready to see something
I'm so sorry.
special?
I just don't want him to get attached.
I'm gonna try to... The game is about blinking, but I need to really try to think of my eyes during this experience. Is that a pet or something? Why is the box moving?
Richard,
Oh.
What?
that's the cutest thing I've ever seen.
What's wrong with that?
We can't keep him, can we?
Yes.
I mean, I'm pretty much definitely allergic, so no, right?
No. We'll find someone to take him.
Yeah, we are that someone.
While he's here, I say we call him Ernie.
Aw, you
Little
poor
Ernie.
thing.
Fits him, doesn't it?
Oh, he's so cute.
He's so sweet.
The eye though. I blinked again. No. Oh, it's healing though. Did that happen recently with the
Now
eye?
play the C major chord I taught you.
It's a
Remember?
it's a cat that helps me focus and learn. I want a pet. Oh. And the purring. They say that purring can heal. Oh, okay.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy? Like you just want to jump up and down?
The cat makes
Now,
me
what
want to
about
jump up
C
and
minor?
down.
You remember how to play that one?
I'm not good with.
Very good. Just one note different. But that one sounds sad, doesn't it? Amazing what a difference one little change can make on how a person feels.
It is. Gesundheit.
Sort of like me and your little friend on your piano there.
Oh yeah, you're allergic, yeah. This game's way of progressing is so mean to me. I just want to take my time, look around, and it uses my biggest weakness against me. Me blinking uncontrollably. Richard Bryn 555-7233. I'm cheaper than hiring movers. Trust me. I'm cheaper. Yeah. Move by yourself. So moving houses. Now that you have a baby, you need a bigger house. Maybe. Okay.
She was in grad school studying composition. I never met anyone like her. I just prayed to God I could somehow keep up.
I just realized I don't need my keyboard, so I'm moving it a little bit
I think
away.
she liked that I was a professor. Gave me a certain gravitas in her eyes, you know, which I very quickly lost.
Turn the page. Egypt. Is that where your father came from?
God, she dragged me to so many places. It was wonderful.
Oh, a little memento.
Where would you want to go if you could only go to one?
Well, if Egypt is where her father was from, then there. But I don't know. Egypt feels a bit more mysterious, doesn't it? I just played a horror game from Egypt as well,
You know, the ancient Egyptians believed cats.
taking place there. Okay, do I need tapes for my eyes? You're not allowed to narrate, and allowing a blink to just progress like that—that's so mean. I want to capture more of this. It seems so sweet. I want to see the cat again. The real deal. We're climbing up to play, making Mama proud. Or unhappy. Oh,
Wait,
that sounds good.
that's my piece. How did you figure out how to play that? Richard, are you hearing this?
What?
He's playing my piece. He must have figured it out by ear.
Talent.
I mean, I was a gifted kid, but he's brilliant. We need to get him into serious piano lessons.
How long can I play without
Sure,
blinking?
but
Or the game
you
registering
know
me blinking?
anyone who might be a good teacher for him?
What? I mean, in the city, sure. Not out here, I don't.
I mean, I know someone who might be up to the task.
You.
He's very gifted.
Richard, no one in this town knows anything.
Yeah,
Maybe
you.
I'll just have to do it myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Good idea. I think that sounds.
But who's this mysterious woman you're talking about? I hope you're not in love with her.
You know, I really was for a while, but then she revealed herself as much stupider than I thought.
Richard, what are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I guess we blink to the next now. We've been good. Ah, there's the cat. Little Ernie, was it? You know, me and names. Have not... Oh, okay. Cat
Oh,
toy.
God, I have my interview in 5 minutes and I completely forgot to feed him.
No, we can't forget that. Who? Oh, draw.
Don't worry, I already did.
Oh, thank God. For a moment, I forgot what a great father you are.
Focus on the interview, honey. I got this.
We got this. You feed the cat, I play with him. Oh, it's so cute. You can see that in the background. Preparing a meal. It's so funny, I don't even notice blinking until afterwards.
It's all organized into folders, sitting ready on my kitchen table. They will literally be on your desk when you get in. What could possibly happen to the files between now and tomorrow morning? We are fine.
I mean, I suppose it's... Aww. I suppose it's part of the experience that time goes by so fast. So I suppose it's part of the experience. We're good at music, we're good at drawing. If I only could draw a fraction of that, I would be happy. Ah, it's purring. That's a good kitty. Pet, pet.
When's he coming?
I'm flying him out in February, remember? You know, I think he was pretty surprised that I could actually afford to do that.
Hey, why not? You're a working woman now.
I guess that's true.
Don't let it go to your head, but yeah.
Congratulations on the job.
Please let the cat know. It's time to use the litter box, though.
Baby steps. He's got one eye.
So glad we're keeping the cat. The cat has adopted us. That's how it works. And since we keep drawing the cat as well, that's our memory. The cat is the only thing we draw. So, obviously, means a lot to us. The Vasa, I think it was.
This is called a metronome. We use it to measure time so we don't get lost in the music. I want you to start using it before Grandpa comes to visit.
All right.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius just as I was. He said, yes, I
That house
suppose.
works.
If you made a work of genius, I could live on through that as well. No such luck for me,
Now we have 2 metronomes.
but I do wonder what he'll think about you.
He'll like me, I think. He'll like my drawings. He'll like our cat. And there we see that handprint from the first birthday, I think it was. I don't know how old we are now. Okay, look there. Because if the metronome disappears, we get a little bit more time.
Can you believe that?
That's a long time.
I wonder if he'll even recognize me.
Why has it been so long? And again, the eyes. It's just blinking. They have a mind on their own. Guess we're still quite young. Can hear people playing or so. It's very quiet.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
Okay, so we're practicing. Klavierstück. Oh,
Subdivide the time. 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E. You're off. You're off, Ben. You can't hear that?
okay, maybe I should... In accordance with the metronome. Okay.
There you go, buddy. Okay, now keep a firm grip on it, just like that.
No, I'm focusing on the cat. I'm not focusing on anything else right now. Oh, we're holding a cat. Oh, photo.
Oh my! I think you like that, pal. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, but he'll forgive
Turn
us.
around,
won't he?
L, so we can photograph you.
Oh, hello.
I'm just really behind right now. Why don't you take photos in the backyard? It may not be interesting at first, but if you keep going back out there every day, you'll be surprised by how much it changes.
Yeah, it just takes a blink of an eye. There's the boat again, I think. Isn't it? No, it's a car.
Ernie,
Ernie.
buddy,
Ernie!
Ernie.
Ernie, we need you!
Why?
God, L, what if you got eaten by a coyote?
My sinuses would be eternally indebted.
I would spook the
What?
coyote with the
What did you
camera.
just say?
No, I said I'm really worried. Here, can I get
Oh,
a kitty?
God, honey, I'm worried too.
Oh, the cat is gone.
Sweetie.
Ernie, kid, come to Papa. I know you're mad about last night, but this is ridiculous.
Lost cat.
last night?
Oh.
It's bad.
Oh, God.
Oh.
What?
Well, if he survived that, I don't know how worried we have to be.
Okay, well, let's
Cats
take
forget.
this seriously, okay? He has one eye. That means predators can come up on one side of him. He doesn't even know. Okay? Let's take this seriously.
For sale.
Ernie! Come on, dude!
That's a shame though. I was getting attached to this cat.
So you're saying it's a coincidence that it disappears for weeks and then comes back with a huge belly?
Ernie's
That's very
boy.
cat.
And you're sure about that?
That's very cat.
Thought I was.
Uh-huh.
I know a friend whose cat that happened with
was
as well.
Pee-hole distance?
Say that one more time, sir.
Pee-hole distance from the butt. If it's further away or something, then it's one or the other.
And
Or
what
the
was
other.
Ernie's?
I couldn't really tell.
Well, what are we talking about then? I'm still not understanding how you let this
Ooh.
happen.
I don't know. I didn't think about it. It just happened.
You just happened to find a stray cat in the alley. We keep it even though I hate cats. And
You
now
don't hate
it just
cats. No one
happens
hates
to pop
cats.
out 5 more.
Well,
I'm sorry. I didn't realize you hated cats.
For a professor of signs and symbols, you're really bad at reading them.
Okay, that's
no, I blinked again. Jesus.
He keeps coloring the grass
So Ernie's a
blue,
mother.
ocean green, and then the sky red.
and what's wrong with
But
that?
I do also run away to eat a
No,
lot
are
as
you
well.
kidding?
So
I love it.
now.
Were you able to pick up the new book?
Ooh, a loop.
I meant Benny's book.
Oh. Is this a nightmare? Dog. It sounds like a dog. We're slowly moving. Don't blink. Try not to blink. Don't move your hand in front of your eyes so it thinks you're blinking. Yeah, that really sounds like a dog. God, I really have to blink. I'm just trying so hard not to blink. And we're stopping up in front of the door. Okay.
I know, it seems impossible that you could ever play something so complex. But just take it one day at a time. Trust me.
Where's the metronome? It's Halloween.
You're really getting there, honey.
Thank you.
Next week we'll start working on your other hand.
Oh, we're just using one hand? Okay, that's it. October.
Okay. 2 brackets on each side.
IKEA.
2 screws on each bracket.
I suck at this.
Washers
I
on
suck
each
at this.
Screw. So that means we need 8 washers. We have none. Where the hell are the washers?
If you're unlucky, then if they're not included. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes the instructions don't fully match, but for the most part, they do.
The quiz said find the 0, and he just drew an arrow pointing to it.
What's wrong with that?
That's... Find X. Here it is.
I want that box full by the time I come in there. If you don't play with it anymore, we're getting rid of it.
Well, it's good to get rid of stuff that you don't need. Like that you're probably never going to use again. I just got rid of a bunch of...
First of many, I'd assume.
Thank you. A bunch of many things. And did I blink? Did I really blink?
This isn't my house. It's not my house.
Right, it's my house. 5 minutes to get down, I'll drive it back and you up there.
You're not my house. You're not. Fall back, you fool! I'll have your heads. I'll feed them to the cat.
Chloe, I'll play inside. It's late.
Maybe if you actually got me a playscape, I'd want to play inside.
PlayStation.
Not fair, Chloe.
You're not fair. You're not fair. You're not fair.
Highway going right there.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Come over here.
Alright. Can play together.
Yes, Mr. Camera Boy. I'm talking to you.
I can blink in peace when there's no symbols on screen. I'm gonna use the opportunity. Oh, here I am.
Why are you always out here taking photos?
Why are you out there playing tennis with
If you
yourself?
really want to take a photo of something cool, you should take a photo of this.
Got it?
Chloe!
Oh shoot, I think I gotta go. But try to take a photo of me running into my house. I'm
Okay.
pretty fast, so I don't think you'll be able to. But you can try.
I thought the house was up there. I thought the house was up there. Well, okay.
Quiet, everyone. Benny's about to play for us.
Aw. Okay, I'll try. But you know, I'm a little bit shy, so... Jesus. Just keep the cursor there.
Wow, Elle, he's unbelievable. My God, I didn't realize our head of accounting was raising a musical prodigy.
Didn't you used to be a composer yourself, Elle?
No, I don't know if I'd say that.
But you used to write your own music, right?
Yeah, but I haven't done that in years. Not since he was 4 or 5 years old.
Jesus.
And what do, Richard?
He's a professor.
Of what?
Well, no one really knows.
No, I mean, what's his field?
It's
I blinked, but I
maritime
don't think it
archaeology.
registered.
Very cool.
But no one really knows what it means.
Unknown legend.
It's kind of one of those professions that stops a dinner party short.
Oh,
Okay, more wine?
I'll have a little more wine, please.
I blinked again and it didn't. Okay. Because that's good because I want to pay attention to the conversation. I'm a stealthy blinker, apparently. Okay.
The class is world history. My name is Mr. Isaac. The class will be broken up into
Hey, you.
units. In each unit, we will study
Look on your desk. I wrote you something.
everything we need to know about the civilization.
Dear weird neighbor kid. I'm not that weird. We're in the same class. What a coincidence. Please keep in mind that while we are at school, we don't know each other. Do not talk to me ever. Love,
I
Chloe.
want each of you to write it down. Not doodle on the sidelines, not stare off into space.
Sorry, teacher.
Don't even look at me.
Why? Are you ashamed?
Okay,
Stop staring
now
at
I'm
me.
gonna go on to the next slide. Chloe, tell me, what did the quote say?
Right, I definitely know this.
You were taking notes, weren't you, Chloe?
Oh, yes, of course. Come on, dude. Help me out.
Come on.
It's that people who are in the past always remember. I don't know what I'm saying.
Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. And what's a better illustration of this point than Chloe's pathetic performance right there?
Oh, don't call it
If
that.
we
Don't call
do
it that.
not keep an accurate account of the past, we are destined to embarrass ourselves in all sorts of ways. And now, on to what you've all been waiting for. Grades. Assessments, 60%. Those are tests and quizzes. Class work, 20%. That's work we do.
Trying to
while
pay
at class.
attention and at the same time focus not to blink as hard.
Participation, 20%. I will give you a moment.
I blinked.
I tried
It's
to convince your
hard.
father not to buy you that thing, but he insisted. Half suspect he bought it for himself. The little guys are pretty cute, though. I will admit that. Oh, I want the job of whoever gets paid to think of that crap.
We're 11 years old, and a little musical note. Was it? Kong. Was it say consters? Open this. A new contestant has appeared. At long last, your favorite consters are ready for a bottle of the playscape. Join Marcy and her four sad brothers as they search for their lost mother, the legendary Queen Conch. Entrap gooey monsters with Dr. Ebb's patented seashells and coerce them into spectacular battles. And when all else fails, just use your conscience. Bar Knuckles, Shrump, Lobstar, Clam Dunk. Well,
I've definitely seen you next door, but I didn't realize you guys had become friends.
Chloe.
Oh, sure. We sit together in history class. I don't know what I'd do without old Benny.
Very sweet. Thank you for playing this game with him.
Did your dad just thank me for hanging out with you? That's a very interesting detail. Okay, shut up. I really want this one. Maybe I'll use Tickle Stick.
Some sort of Pokemon thing. Ah, the little cat thing. So you eventually did get the... No, wait, that was our dad. We have the playscape. We're so good at drawing. And we have... snacks? Food? Looks like something you put in the oven, maybe? Or maybe there are...
It's called a magnet.
muffins or so. Magnet school.
It's about an hour away in a town called Burton. I know the change can be scary, but I just want you to go in and meet the dean I spoke with. You know, life can take you to some incredible places if you're really, really good at something.
I want to read this, but I don't want to blink. But focusing on both is hard. Since its founding, wait, it's not supposed to have an apostrophe there, is it? Since its founding in 1894 by Colwyn Garrett Burton, our preparatory. Me in English is not going well. Okay,
So
yeah.
what do you
And
think, Benjamin?
I was
You think you could
cancelled from that,
excel in
apparently.
that sort of an environment?
Sorry, he gets
Aw.
very shy.
Oh, not to worry.
Yeah, I wouldn't speak much.
If he's as gifted as you say he is, shyness is no problem. Why don't you two come back closer to the end of the year for an audition? We'll get a few pieces that you can have him start learning. I'm eager to hear what your son is capable of. So, I understand you were a musician yourself. Where did you study?
Oh, Berkeley. But I was in the composition department.
Ah, and who did you study under?
John MacDonald?
I understand he's very difficult.
Yes. Taciturn is the word I use.
Taciturn.
Never heard that word.
Yes. People have described me that way.
I didn't blink. I moved my eyes to the side. Bach. The well-tempered clavier, 48 preludes and fugues.
As you can see, there are some very fast runs in there, and a lot of stuff I've not taught you properly yet. So no pressure. I just want you to try, and we can see if you start enjoying it.
Well, the important part is that we have to enjoy it. And we, not just you, but we.
Just like to see
As
you
an I.
really rise to the occasion, just this once. I wish I had the option of going to a school like that when I was your age.
This is going to turn
I
to
wouldn't be
her
working
interest,
this
isn't it?
boring job or living in this boring town, I'll tell you that.
She really wants crumple. No, I don't want to crumple it, no. It's, we could try it. It seems like we don't like it as much. Days until audition. Yeah, she is so into this, but it seems like we aren't. Remember, today is the first day of the rest of your life. I suppose, yes. I wonder how she would have reacted if we crumpled it. She probably would have been upset. She sounded like she was so into this. Okay, so let's try.
Don't answer that, Ben. You can talk to your friend after you practice.
I want to answer it now. Oh, we're not allowed. Yeah. Yeah, Mom is getting stern about this.
Oh my god. Is she really calling you again? What, is she obsessed with you?
You're obsessed with us. Allow us our freedom. We gotta pick it up.
So listen, I found a construct.
What are you doing? I explicitly asked you not to pick up the phone.
Oh, he's fine. Let him talk to her.
Yes.
Oh, what do you know about anything that's going on right now?
Okay, you know, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't raise your voice like that.
Well, then don't stick your nose into things that you're completely checked out of.
Okay.
Man, did I just cause a fight with your parents?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, dude. But you should also cherish these moments. My mom and dad used to fight, and I would always hate it. But now I actually miss it a lot.
Oh.
Anyway, so basically across the board, crustacean types perform well against mollusk types. So we got to be leaning on lobster a lot more in these reef battles. Then, once we get to the trench, we'll be facing what they call craniate types. So chondric types will be what we need. But we haven't even gotten any of those yet. Anyway, it's all pretty complicated, so we can go over it in history class tomorrow.
So am I allowed to acknowledge you in
I
class now?
definitely don't want you to play without me. But if you do end up playing without me, spend as much time as possible in the red reef, because that's supposedly where you can find these chondric types, which we're for sure gonna need. But we'll talk more tomorrow, okay? Okay, I gotta go.
I blinked, but it didn't register. Good. It seems like we at least enjoy that game. I don't want to be in a situation where we do what our mom wants, but we don't. I blinked. And what our friend wants, but not us.
In the presence of Ma'at, who you remember is the goddess of truth and justice, would weigh the deceased soul against a feather, determining whether it was worthy of entering into her land of the dead.
I wanted to say that if Wolfen started reminding me of
unworthy?
Anubis.
Well, you can see that ugly fur ball under the scale? That is Amamet, and she's got, and yes, that's a she, the head of a crocodile, fur of a lion, see, and the body of a hippopotamus, though I would not say that to her face.
Oh,
Now,
it's a cat now.
Hey,
as you
Mr. Kid.
she is ready to
Over here.
devour any of the deceased who do not
That's-
pass judgment.
Look at it.
How do you do that without me
Like
seeing it?
me with your weekly quizzes. So I am not quite sure why I don't hear more frantic scribbling right now.
Uh-oh. That sounded a bit like scribbling, didn't it? I want to get in a picture of... What? What does it say? Well,
Ew, why is he so scared looking? Okay, I'll call you when I'm leaving my house. You better pick up my call, dude.
well, depends how mentally abusing my mother is gonna be.
Slightly worried about having him change schools just as he's starting to make friends.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only reason she keeps coming here is to play that game you bought for him.
Yeah, that's not... What?
Okay, well, listen, I don't claim to understand the motives of children.
Richard. Benny has a chance here. A real chance to be really good at something. I mean this is no offense at all. But I don't think you actually really understand what that is.
Huh. No, I suppose you're right.
Oh, Richard, please.
Now he's learning under stress. That's not good. Just a lapse in memory. Just skips like that. That's what the game wants to pull across, I think. But yeah, Chloe said that she misses that part as well. Even the fights. Which is interesting. Sometimes in the future when you don't have them anymore, you just miss being there, I guess. I grew up without knowing my mother or father. I grew up with grandparents who are long gone, sadly, and I do miss the times with them. But it's not easy to tell this back in the day.
Lights out. You need to be rested for tomorrow. Memory consolidates when you're asleep. So if you go to sleep now, you will awaken a master. Trust me.
We have all those awards up there now.
Richard, tell your son to turn the lights off.
Benny, Mom says turn the lights off.
Mom says you said.
I say turn the lights off, not just Mom.
Killing me, Richard. We're supposed to be united front.
United front. Benny, damn it.
Benny, turn those lights off.
Benny, buddy, Mom wants the light. Benny, we want...
It's the mom that wants the lights off. The dad wants to be cool.
Wow, didn't think you'd actually pick up. I mistook you for a baby. I apologize.
Doors open
Okay,
as well.
So meet me out in the alley in T-minus now, okay? Chloe, out.
Mom is going to be so furious, but... Well, we have a childhood to experience here.
You know, I'm really glad you're here. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. Or to get off my chest. Okay. I don't think Kongsters is actually a really good game. My cousin Yoon, he was in town this weekend, and he was explaining how it's actually a ripoff of a really good Japanese game. He calls it a cash grab. So I'm sorry that I made you like it because it's actually a terrible game. But I also think that if it was a really good game, maybe we wouldn't have enjoyed playing it as much. We would have been so focused on how good it was and not the feelings we had while we were playing it.
Yeah, exactly. We had a good time playing it. That's what
Like,
counts.
my favorite vegetable is the tomato, but Yoon thinks that they're the grossest ever. And you're probably the least popular boy in the school, but I also like hanging out with you the most. Which was also something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah, you didn't want to recognize me at school even.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone. So this has been a big surprise for me this year, in a lot of ways. I think I like that you let me talk. My cousin never lets me talk. My dad does, but I can tell he's not really listening.
Okay, don't blink, don't blink. Constellations are always nice. Talk, is it? Yeah, that allows me some blinking breaks. That's good, because I need that. Star. No, stay. Stay here. All right. Some nice fresh air and a night. But Mom is gonna be so furious if she ever finds out. She realized our lights were on, but didn't see us sneaking out. Or talking on her phone.
Probably didn't sleep at all. Out in the cold all night.
Okay, yeah.
You're already feeling sick, aren't you? It's okay. You still got this. I mean, all the practice had to count for something. Maybe just try and close your eyes now and get a little sleep on the way over. I'm going to play the recording so the sound of mastery can seep into your subconscious a little, okay?
It's just gonna annoy us, if anything, probably.
In your
or
own
stress us.
time, Benjamin, we are very excited to hear.
I can feel the ambience, the tense ambience. And Mom is just so... We don't want to please him, we want to please her. She's been drilling us this whole time. Okay, let's see if we can actually do this. Let's try. Yeah, our heart is racing. Oh no. He probably...
Oh, okay. I think that's enough.
Yeah. He probably hears potential.
So, Benjamin, why don't we plan on having you come back next year again?
Yeah, that's not
you've
bad.
had a bit more time to practice, yes?
Not bad, not bad.
As you know, Burton isn't the right fit for every student, and I wish you the best of luck on your path, wherever it may take you, okay?
Oh, she doesn't gonna... She's not gonna
I really
like that.
want to thank you and your mother for coming all the way out here. I know it was quite the drive.
Darkness.
Maybe I pushed you too hard.
Yes.
Maybe I turned into my own father. I don't know. You have to find something to focus on. The world isn't very kind to people who aren't really good at something.
We want him home from school for a while. Just until this nasty thing clears. Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
There's a small clerical thing I need you to look at before I can let you two go.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll be right back, Benny, okay?
Just maybe 5 minutes, kiddo, okay?
I can't hold my eyes open for 5 minutes, but I want to see if I can hear. Play around. Click, click, click. Yeah, this memory is going to fade really fast. We're struggling to hold on to this memory for as long as we can, but I don't think we can for long. Yeah, I didn't blink, but it registers my hand.
Time in this development. He shouldn't be confined to his room.
Yeah, look, having him home for a little means I can spend more time with him. You know? We can focus him, make sure he's staying engaged.
Can we please try to speak a little softer? I really...
So the doctors found something, but they don't want to say it in front of me. I'm not sure if it's some sort of diagnosis or something like ADHD or maybe autism that they don't want to like reveal in front of me, but they reveal to my parents. Okay, so we're out here. Fresh sprouting tree. Isn't this where our mom took us? Like our first early memory, when she sat there and the gull took off with the diary entry. I wonder if we could find it at one point.
This isn't video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school.
Oh god, that's not gonna go well. You need to allow them their childhood. Okay, there can be such a thing as too much video games, but still. Either way. And there's that boat again. This is productive. This is productive. If eye detection isn't working well, please press spacebar at any time to recalibrate. I think it works fairly well. See, we're so good at drawing. You can turn that into something. And you clearly enjoy that.
Hey, B! Dinner's ready! B!
Actually, maybe I'll calibrate it slightly. Let's see.
What's he doing?
There we go.
He's drawing. He's becoming completely obsessed.
See? She's picking up on it. Oh no. She's gonna turn me into Da Vinci or something, isn't she? There's one boat that we keep being attached to though. Maybe that's our first toy. Gotta sit more with him.
No. You mean you haven't been sick? Well, ever since he got sick, all he does is make art. What about his piano?
Oh, he doesn't play much anymore. But you have to see how good he's at.
So what's that to do?
I mean, if we let us. You know, shy the kid.
Aw. So, he is interested. He was with piano as well until someone took it and turned it into...
has been awarded first place.
He doesn't like attention. He doesn't like all the
gotta
attention.
thank you for this, Benny. Emma Bills is so pissed that weird camera kid won over her multiple horse portrait that she literally just left with her dad and...
Aw, come on. Apple computer. I'll take this then. Oh.
You are not here to learn to be painters. You are here to learn to be artists. And although I was hired to teach you, it is a sham.
Okay.
There is no teaching art. So don't just sit there slack-jawed. Make art, you ponies! Oh.
Jesus.
Oh, how very wacky and fun these are. It's very zany, very kitsch.
Put all of this in the front.
Lucky for you, the world is always in need of more greeting card artists.
Why are they mocking us?
There you go, Mr. Bryn. Feel each shape. Oh, you fiend!
I want you all to take a long look at what Mr. Bryn has done here.
Interpretation.
You see, he has reached down deep within himself and created a masterpiece.
And it's in a museum or like an art gallery.
Stunned. The ironic sincerity of this piece is so sincerely ironic.
Thank you.
Flipped the discourse so thoroughly, I'm actually dizzy.
This reminds me of that one scene in Life is Strange. Wash and
I know that
fold.
lots of agents gave you lots of cards, and it all probably feels weird and alienating and the opposite of what being a starving artist is supposed to feel like. But if I can teach you one thing, it's that if opportunity knocks, you open the door.
Here we are again.
Making a living isn't selling out. I wish I had thought of it that way.
Here we go again.
Benjamin! Marvelous show last week. Truly stunning. I've never been prouder. One little thing. A birdie told me that Elba Pressenhuber gave you her card. Now, I want you to cut that card into little pieces and feed it to an alley cat. Elba Pressenhuber is not in the business of the arts. Elba Pressenhuber is in the business of business. And you, child, you are no businessman. You are an artist. Live like one.
Thank you. We want to create. We don't want all of that business stuff that our mom wants.
Worry. You're not selling your soul.
Aren't we? You know what? I like our teacher, even though it does seem like he has somewhat of a anger issue.
Well, look at that. You've crumpled my contract.
Well, look at that. I made art.
Whatever you want, kid. Sure, you got talent. Okay, that's it. Get out of my office. You know I'd call security if I thought you were actually a threat. But what are you going to do? Paint me to death?
Oh, don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. Give me a pen and paper and I will.
To being a difficult artist, the best of us are.
Oh.
This is divine. So, now that you've grown your wings, tell me.
Oh. God damn it, my eyes. My stupid eyes. My stupid eyes. This is why I use gaming goggles when I play. To sort of shield my eyes to all the extra blue light, or what it's called, that comes from the screen. Oh, we're in Egypt now? Yes, we are.
Honey, stop. Is that Benjamin Bryn?
Oh my god. I think it is.
Of all places.
This one. Here we are again, after playing Amenti, the horror game in Egypt. Next to the pyramids.
I bet you're happy you threw that contract in her face now. You didn't sell out, and you still got rich.
Hey, Ben. Don't even pick up this call, okay? I mean it.
What? What?
I'm calling to inform you that I went to the doctor today, and, well, I'm going to be a little sick for a while, but really, I don't want you worrying about it at all. Oh, Benny, I told you not to pick up. There's nothing you can do for me right now. All you can do is just keep painting, keep striving. You make that work of true genius. I can just tell you're almost there.
Yeah, but what about you?
So, I'm going to hang up the phone now, and you're just going to get back to work, okay? Bye, Benny.
Oh, that sadness in her voice. What is that about? The studio apartment. It's like... I was not ready to continue.
That's enough for me.
My eyes.
Now, you'll hear from the person who I believe is the single thing in the world my wife was most proud of. Her magnum opus, so to speak. I think you all know who I'm talking about. Benny, you ready to come up here?
That escalated quickly. And the silence in the church. Why is it so tilted? Yep. Nothing prepares you for this.
Go on, B. Say something.
Well, we don't speak much. It didn't... I'm not sure if we had the best relationship to our mom either. It seemed like we didn't talk for a while. She was... Or maybe we did, but she was like, don't think about me at all. Think about your success. Only think about what you're good at. Nothing else. It's a nice picture. She taught us that.
Why aren't you talking?
I can only speak for myself here. I struggled so much talking in front of class or anything.
I talk to big, very important people.
Talking for more people.
And there's one thing that everybody is asking me. What's going on with Benjamin Bryn? And what am I supposed to say? That I haven't heard from my star pupil in 6 months? This is getting ridiculous.
He reminds me of that monkey in Sing 2. That trains people. Oh, that's the same picture that was in her funeral. Oh yeah, it's here. That's how we talk with the world. That's how we communicate. Through art and... Yeah, not through words, but through art.
You are a snake. You're a fraud. But worst of all, Benjamin, you're a little tease. I have told the world that Benjamin Bryn is a genius. I have told the world that Benjamin Bryn is silent because Benjamin Bryn is hard at work creating his greatest work yet. But you are doing nothing! The world has forgotten you, Benjamin! They have moved on! And I I have moved on too.
Have you?
You have broken my heart.
Well, we're obsessed with drawing our mom, and she's not coming back. And I suppose it's the first step that Benjamin has to deal with. Yeah, with lots of black stripes in front of her to signalize that she's no longer there. And he goes through this stage of life in his own way. We already see that Benjamin is probably not like most kids, or, well, maybe we shouldn't say kids at the moment, but most people. I think we're still kid, maybe we're a teenager.
Just calling to tell you. I think I'm selling the house.
Or in our 20s.
She's everywhere here, son. I can't move without bumping into her.
That makes sense.
Then I just find myself breaking down again.
You're a good man, Richard. I understand. It's like...
I hope you understand.
Of course I do. When you lived with someone for the majority of your life, and that love is being taken away by the Grim Reaper, the house is going to remind you of her. Or him. So in a way, many choose to move, perhaps to a smaller area, smaller house somewhere. Have a fresh beginning, so that you're not constantly reminded. Okay, so... I mean, it's good. Memories are good, but sometimes you can't just feel better. Does that make sense? I'm so bad at talking.
Take whatever you want.
I'm a little Benjamin
Now they're
myself.
gone, I'm hoping to finally live without all the clutter. I'm just so glad you got to speak to her one last time. I mean, I know she told you not to pick up the phone, but, well, I'm just so happy that you did. She just wanted you to focus on your work. That was the only thing that mattered to her.
Do we keep this? Yeah, we do. I mean, those are small items, core items. Just keep this. Keep this.
What's that? What's so fascinating, son?
That's her. Oh, okay. I'm holding this. That's her when she was young. Or those are the things that she made when she was young. The music she made. Herself. This one. Another we can choose. Up here. Says she will always live on in the air, playing music.
Look. It's unbelievable, Benny. It's like she's standing in the room with us. Like I can see her in the paint.
Glad you like it.
I can feel her.
Her and her father. Glad you like it. Benjamin Bryn, A Life in Painting. And now sharing that art. The Passing Day. Inspired by the musical composition of his late mother.
Is that really you? It's Chloe, your neighbor. My God, I can't believe this. It's been years. I just walked through the entire show. It's unbelievable. I'd love to walk through it again with you. I mean, if you were down for that.
Sure. Yes.
I just can't believe that my entire childhood, I was living next to a bona fide genius. I should have guessed it. I mean, with all those little drawings you did. And your mom. I always heard her playing piano from next door, but I didn't know she wrote the actual music. She was a genius. Like mother, like son, I guess.
She was a little bit rough. She wanted me to succeed, and that rubbed me the wrong way, but hey, rest in peace.
Hey,
Aw.
so, not to be forward, but what are you doing after this? Maybe we could get a drink or something?
It sounds like someone's popping the wine bottle every time I move. Like a poop. Growing pains. But yeah, sure.
I'd really love to catch up. I can't believe everything that's happened to you. I want to hear all about it.
Hey, that's the wolf.
Look at that! I cannot believe my luck.
So the wolf is watching me going through his memories. He's judging.
Woo-hoo-hoo! You finally hit the jackpot, Flapjack. Oh, the nobody nothing's dying every day. You finally sink your hook into a... Oh, well, there you are. Well, hello, sir. If I had realized, I would have cleaned up. I'm just used to fishing up a different class of soul. I mean, sure, I've had scientists, a couple college athletes here or there, but whew, an internationally renowned painter? The gatekeeper's gonna eat you up. Hey, speaking of that, why don't we give your story a test run? Maybe you help me out with the word choice, since, you know, I'm still working on that. See if I'm getting all the strokes right, the proper composition, if you catch my drift. Forget about it. All right, here we go. Gatekeeper! Before you stands the soul of a great man. Now, would you describe yourself as a happy kid or a lonely one?
Both, I think. I mean...
a jovial child or a solitary one?
Like, based...
Hey, not bad.
Based on the character that we play as. All in all, I think it was happy. We didn't end up so lonely because we had Chloe, so happy.
His childhood was a happy one, growing up in a loving home raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. And, what'd you say your mom was? A composer or an accountant?
Also, probably both. She got the job as something, so I suppose she was an accountant. This is probably, what do we want to remember her as? Most as. Well, let's just go for composer. In one way I want to say accountant, but I'm not entirely sure if that was the job she got.
His mother was a composer who, with the need to support her family, took a job as an accountant.
I didn't even notice blinking.
How would you describe her as a teacher? More encouraging or demanding?
Demanding for sure. Demanding.
Kind of like your champion or more like a taskmaster.
She wanted to be encouraging, but she was demanding. She was demanding.
Therefore, as his piano teacher, she was over-demanding, forcing him to practice day in and day out, hoping that he might one day achieve that greatness that she never could.
Couldn't I put it better myself?
And how about that neighbor girl? What was she to you? Was she your best friend or your first love? Now, be honest here. Don't be bashful, man. You can tell me.
Why not both? Again, it's like, what? Like, she can be both, but what do we remember her as? I want to say first love. If not only for the fact that when she reunited with me at the art gallery, she's like, hey, I want to like do something afterwards, catch up, grab a bottle of wine. I want to be optimistic. I'm not gonna say first love.
But
he's
on
like,
the
okay.
eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day.
Aww.
Now, from that moment forward, his mother gave up on him. She knew he didn't have what it took to be a truly great musician. But little did she know, she just picked the wrong medium, right? See, when he was 12 years old, he got sick, and he had to stay inside for an entire year.
Is she listening?
In that
He's talking
year,
to the mist.
He rediscovered a talent he'd forgotten. Painting. Sure, he loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. But for the first time, he saw it in a more serious light. He was accepted into an exclusive art school where he caught the eye of an esteemed professor who launched his work into the national spotlight. Now be quiet, all of you. With expectations on his career mounting, he stalled himself into bankruptcy, which turned out to be a blessing, for it wasn't until he returned home to the house he grew up in that he began work on what would ultimately be considered his masterpiece. I said shut up, you scumballs! You mucky fowls! All right! I get it! I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
Yeah?
I had assumed as much anyway.
What?
I should probably tell you. Those things, they're not regular gulls. They're liar birds.
I thought you
They're
ate
what
them.
becomes of souls who tried to lie to the gatekeeper.
Oh, that's why they're
Once
bleeding
they
from
try
their
that,
eyes.
they're never allowed near her city again.
Then why are you still doing her?
I get to feeling bad for not defending them right, so they just stay on with me.
Oh yeah, what
Living
about you?
reminders of my oratory shortcomings. Oh, yeah, good thinking. I'll be back to get you once I'm done with this one. Hopefully you won't be seeing him again.
It's just like an elevator or so.
You're a flea-bitten sap. You know that?
What do you mean?
Just look at him. Poor fool doesn't know what he's in for.
Oh, you're talking to her.
Now don't think that I haven't dealt with people like you. You're ashamed of something. Something so terrible, you're trying to blink right past it. Because if the gatekeeper knew, she'd have to dream up fresh new hells to punish someone as worthless as you. And I'm sure you're right. I'm sure you're the rottenest soul that I ever fished out of that black muck.
But why
And
did
I
you...
should have thrown you back and sanitized my paw as soon as I laid eyes on you. But it's too late for that. We're in this together. And the gatekeeper, she'll see right through your fake lies as if they were glass.
Aren't you the one who lied?
So I'm gonna ask you again to start from the very beginning. And this time, I want the truth.
Well, how long is this ride?
This ain't a schoolyard staring contest, buddy. Now you best close those beady little eyes of yours before we run out of time.
Yeah, he seems so serious now. Okay, so this is at the start with the goal. Maybe it wasn't the goal. Maybe it was me that yanked you there. Because why would the goal take that? Maybe that's just my thinking. I don't know.
Not this.
Not this.
Now play the C
Little early.
major chord I taught you. Remember?
Come on, keep blinking. I haven't found it yet.
But cat.
There you go. Doesn't that make you feel happy?
Cat makes
Like
happy.
you just want to jump up and down? Now what about C minor? You remember how to play that one?
I don't have time for this.
Oh, he's melting it. Okay, you're right.
You know, my father once told me, when I was about your age, the only way to fight against time is to create a work of genius, which might live on after you're gone. So I asked him, what about your children? Thinking, I might be a work of genius.
This. Stay here. What did your mother hear on that phone call?
Was I supposed to blink or?
I'm getting it. Hello? Yes, of course. This is Elle, his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Passed
Oh,
away.
what is
See, she knew she hadn't yet lived up to her father's expectations. And now, she never could. Let's keep
He's
going.
gone, yeah. Okay.
You really need to stay in time with the metronome, okay?
You were a prodigal talent. I get it. Let's move.
What? Eternally indebted.
What did you just say?
This isn't a trip down memory lane. I need you to stay focused.
It is a trip through memory lane. That's the whole thing. Cat!
I understand about the cat. Let's keep going.
You wouldn't say that if you understood about the cat. Oh, hi. Pet. Oh, it's dripping blood now. It didn't before. I don't know if I can blink or not, so I'm gonna try my best to keep my eyes open. I don't know what this hourglass thing means. Was that you? Wolf. Oh no! All the kittens.
The death of those cats must have taught you a terrifying lesson.
Yeah, we blocked it away from our
Simply
mind.
being alive wasn't enough. So then you went to work to make yourself sensational.
I like hanging out with you a lot, which is weird because after what happened with my mom, I never like hanging out with anyone.
I know you want to stay here, man, but we don't have the time.
So
That's fine.
I'm not
Play big,
worried
be
about
great.
who you are, Benny. I'm worried about who you're going to become.
I get all this. We need to move.
I didn't hear that line before, but okay.
Hey, Elle, would you mind taking a quick walk with me down to my office?
Come on, keep blinking.
We can focus in
Yeah, this was also something.
staying engaged.
Can we please try to
speak a little softer? I really don't want him to hear us talking about this.
So we're approaching the room where they are. I thought we walked past it.
I mean,
What's going on here?
what's the point?
Oh, we have to close our eyes all the time.
What do you mean? What's the point? What does that mean?
What's the point of any of it? If he's never gonna get any better.
Okay. Let's not say that. Okay? We know we don't mean it.
I know I don't. I know.
I mean, what if he heard one of us saying something like that?
I'd never forgive myself.
It's okay. He's asleep. But it's okay.
I see. You got sick. You howled at the moon, at the top of your lungs.
Oh, that's cute. Metronome is slowing down slowly.
You were sick for a long time, weren't you? Sicker than healthy kids are supposed to get?
It sounded more like a condition, like a
Well, no matter how painful
chronic.
it gets, I need you to remember. We're almost at the end of this. I promise.
But what does this have to do with that? But you sound
I know
calmer.
what to do. Go ahead and blink.
I didn't even know I blinked. That's the thing. I didn't even realize I
It's
blinked.
video game time. I want you to figure out something actually productive to do while you're home from school. Try writing
typewriter.
with it.
Hi. I have a typewriter here somewhere. Hi, Mom.
Well, hello, Benny.
Yeah, we have some sort of
It
condition
was
we
your
can't
grandfather's,
speak.
but I
or don't
used
want
it in
to.
college to write lyrics.
So they're trying to find ways for me to communicate efficiently. For some reason, we can't or don't want to speak. I think that's the clue here. So artsy.
Exactly. It was very artsy. Actually, I was just good at fooling your dad. Made him think I was some kind of genius.
What do I write about?
Why don't you write the story of your life so far?
Or did she just...
And then what you're going to do once you get better. That's the story I want to hear.
Maybe she wants me to be an
Story of-
author. The Great Life of Benjamin Brun. His childhood was a happy one. Is this what are these going to be the answers I told the wolf? Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents, in a quaint village by the sea. His mother was a composer who, with the need to support, I know you want me to blink, but I want to see this, to support her family, took a job as an accountant. Okay, I suppose that's all we're gonna write for now. Night sky looks pretty. And that looks like a dictionary or so to like help us type out words. You can think the words, you can interpret the words being said, but you don't know how to write them
Man,
necessarily.
This is wild. You really got into this, didn't you?
One
Oh, here I am. But on the eve of his big audition, he completely dropped the ball, staying up all night with his first love and blowing it the next day. First love? Okay, Benny. And you know, we really could have just slept on the beach another night. But I'm also glad we didn't because, well, another night wouldn't be the same night, if that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Okay, back to the story.
Yeah,
He loved finger painting as a child. Color and shape were the first languages he learned to speak. Man, you take your doodle seriously. I did not realize, but I respect it. I respect it. I do.
Us making faces. So, we keep focusing on one, like, thing all the time.
You are going to be in there for about 30 minutes, so try to get comfortable.
Okay, now I want to check to see if there's anything with our brain. If it has been developing properly.
Knock, knock. You're gonna be so annoyed with me, but I couldn't help but overhear Chloe reading loud from what I think was your story the other night. I know. I promised myself I wouldn't eavesdrop, but I would really love to read it if you'd let me. What do you say?
Aw.
You know I'm such a big fan of anything you do.
Yeah, and we don't speak much either, it seems. So she wants to, like...
Go in there and tell him you loved it.
I'm sorry, I just can't. Not right now.
Okay, don't worry. Just go to bed. I'll talk to you.
Hey, B.
Hi.
Just want you to know that Mom loved your story. She's just, I think it was just very emotional for her to read. But I thought it was great.
What else did we write?
I mean, look at this. His childhood was a happy one. Growing up in a loving home, raised by loving parents in a quaint village by the sea. I'm certainly glad you feel that way. But what I want to know is, where'd you learn to write so well? All those cool words. It reads like Dickens. Really just very cool stuff, kiddo. You should be very proud.
Yeah, thanks, but why did our mom not... What happened? Benjamin Bren was a loser. No, you were not. Don't let your mind say that about you. Your mind is your biggest enemy when it comes to this sort of thing. He was the worst Bren to ever live. He's very down right now. I wonder if that's where Chloe lives. Also being up right now. He didn't even try to fight the disease inside him. It's not that easy. Whatever it is. It might even be impossible. I mean, you could sort of learn to live with it or so, but you can't really defeat something if it's like a condition, like a chronic condition or so. He just laid down and, I was hoping it said cried, died. Oh, the darkness. That's like a... Is that supposed to be like a virus?
I think I'm conscious. Call the paramedics now.
Okay, I'm doing it.
So we are in an ambulance on the way to the hospital. so we have to close our eyes for that. What is that?
Try closing your eyes. It might help you remember.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. This looks like some sort of microscopic virus or so. Okay, let's.
So if he's ever in pain, all he needs to do is press that red button and the drug will administer itself.
Thank you so much. You know, I know my wife would normally want to thank you herself.
No, I understand. It hits mothers the hardest, this sort of thing.
Thank you for understanding. It's been a rough one.
There's the button. I'm in pain. So we're at home with this apparatus. Trying to eat? Okay, we had an appetite. I have to blink, but I... Okay, let's try to focus through the pain, because I think that sound effect is like pain. It's always there.
Eddie. Yeah, hey man, it's Richard.
Okay, yeah.
Listen, I know Elle's been missing in action, but I just want you to understand things have taken a really bad turn here. Yeah, no, that's not going to be possible. To be honest, your whole tone is pissing me off right now.
Oh.
Yes, I understand you have a business to run. It's a very cliche thing to say to me in a time like this. Okay. Well, then I guess all I can say is screw you too. I said screw you too. Yeah, man, that's all I got.
I don't like that it's getting to Richard this way. This is the first we like really heard a problem. Oh, Chloe.
Hey, this isn't funny, you know. What, you're too scared to talk to me? Well, just so you know you're faking. Because if you were really sick, like actually sick, you'd have told me already. I happen to actually know about this stuff. So the fact that you are faking just so you don't have to go to school with me is actually ridiculous. I don't know if you're embarrassed about our night at the beach together, so you're avoiding me, or what, but I just wanted to call to say I really don't appreciate being lied to. And it's not that I need your help in history class, you know. I actually never needed your help in history class. And I just pretended because you were clearly really lonely and you had no friends. And it was my New Year's resolution to be...
Oh.
I remember when you were just 4 years old. Mom was going through a pretty tough time. I mean, not as tough as now, but yeah, her music had been rejected, and she's having trouble adjusting to her quiet little life out here. And
is that a bonsai fruit?
I feared that I was losing her. But then you played this on the piano, and just your little hands reaching up for the keys. She just couldn't believe how gifted you were. And once she heard that, well, it was like you brought her right back to me. So, I was wondering if maybe you could do that trick again.
Oh.
Try closing your eyes. See if you can remember.
The passing days. Okay.
Wait, is that... That's my bass. How did you figure out how to play that?
Keep playing, B. She's listening.
So she's like... Something is with her as well. Well, I guess this is one of those moments before she perishes. Like one of the leading up to the moment where she perishes. Oh, it's overwhelming. What do we... What is this now? A breathing machine? To help us breathe? Okay. Ah! Our cat came back. Not sure if that's part of our imagination or if the cat actually came back. That's amazing. That's great. Get the whales soon. Lots of gulls. So, the wolf that we see, this is probably like something going on in our mind as we're perishing or in a coma or something. And the wolf is what killed kittens outside. We have that in our memory. We have gulls on our get well cards. And I think when we're on this boat, like this toy boat, which is from our first memory, it's just our mind making...
Oh, it's okay. I'm just so happy she's here.
Aw.
We've got to show this cat some real love.
Yeah, the cat is showing us some real love as well.
She's been through more than we can even imagine. Oh, her poor fur. Richard, we have to give Ernie a haircut, okay?
I'm getting her a sashimi plate.
What?
I think she...
I didn't blink, I think, but uncontrollable. Oh, pain is overbearing. Pain. Yeah, we can't hear. Everything is like... What are the pills? Take the pills. That's a lot of... The dosages are increasing. Because they're not helping us much anymore. It's just like cancer, is that it? But...
I mean, she hasn't been over. Like, she didn't even care to visit?
No, I mean, I don't think he's told her.
And you're just letting that be?
I don't know her step. You know how Benny is.
She lost her mother a year ago. You knew that, right?
No, but what does that have to do with...
Okay, do we have her dad's number?
I don't know. Check the book.
Okay, I'm calling now.
Honey.
Both of them are getting annoyed at this point. Oh. Oh, that's overbearing. Ah.
Oh my god, you're an idiot.
You told us that we lied. Pain went away.
You do realize this is really nothing special to me. I've seen this all before. I was thinking about what you said in the story the other day and how I reacted to it. I feel kind of bad. I shouldn't have done that. But... Hey! What are you looking at?
Look at you, you're speaking to me.
Don't look up there. Look at me.
Oh.
I'm talking to you.
Oh, I could have interacted with that. Okay, I was looking. I'm looking at you talking to me.
But I think I don't want to be in the room when you see what it is.
Okay.
So maybe if you close your eyes, I can give it to you and I'm gonna leave.
Why don't you want to be here?
Close your eyes now, okay?
Okay, well, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. And she's gone? Dear weird neighbor kid. Okay. Oh, that is adorable. That is adorable. Oh. Be brave, Betty. Thinking of you. Okay. Administer some medicine. Oh, and the cursor is like leaving trails. We're getting really woozy. We have our medicine, everything we don't have the energy to open this. We took one bite. Drink a little bit. No? Okay. That's here.
What is that?
It's something new I'm working on.
So you're writing again?
It's just a melody that came to me. It feels good to play it.
It's sad.
Yeah, well, that would make sense. But do you like it?
I mean, yeah. I love everything you do.
What do you like about it?
Not this old trap.
Go on. I'm waiting.
Well, it made me feel like...
You want to listen to like 2 seconds?
Like if the unspeakable darkness I'm carrying can be so well expressed, maybe it's not so unspeakable. Nailed it, didn't I?
Yeah. I mean, that was pretty good.
Okay. Okay, the darkness is engulfing this all. Let's blink ourselves away from this. Wait, is the metronome like a heartbeat? It doesn't help at all. It doesn't help at all. It's overpowering so much. No bites.
I can't breathe.
I know.
It's okay, Benny. I understand. There's no need to show me anymore. You know, for a while now, I've wondered if I'm just not a good enough storyteller. If I just don't have grand enough words, can't tell grand enough stories. But grand words and stories, I think they may be overrated.
So it's like Ellie couldn't look at us anymore. We were struggling to breathe and everything.
Watch for her now. I've seen the gatekeeper take many forms depending on the soul I bring her. But once you see her, you'll know. Believe me.
I'm gonna see a bonsai tree, aren't we?
Ready. Don't worry. We got this.
You gonna howl again?
I think.
I believe in you. Oh, you're just kneeling, maybe. Pretty. Very pretty. So she's a bit of a shapeshifter. Tree screw. Ah! Oh. Oh, that's adorable.
There she is. Wish me luck.
You got this.
Gatekeeper, before you sits the soul of a child who died before he could grow old.
That means she's ready to hear your story.
The metronome stopped for a moment. I'm gonna be right back for a very few couple of minutes. All right, I am back. And we do this. That's adorable. The tail looks like a branch.
You know, I never told you how much I loved your story. It's really so imaginative. And the person you wrote about is such an interesting and intense guy.
I wonder why she couldn't tell me this earlier.
The issue was, well, I didn't like him very much. So, I wanted to read you something I wrote for you.
which is about the Benny I've known for 11 years now.
Oh.
It's called The Great Life of Benjamin Bryn.
I'm all ears.
Benjamin Bryn was born into an ordinary home, to an ordinary mother and father in a small town by the sea. His mother was a composer, or at least that's what she dreamed she'd be. So, when her own dreams didn't pan out, she began to dream for him. But then, when he was just 11 years old, he got sick and was forced to stay inside for an entire year. And in that year, he began to worry that he hadn't lived enough. So he made up a story of the great life he thought he wanted to live.
Oh, okay.
Which only made him forget the great life he already had. How he had filled a new home with light and joy and promise. How he met a girl, his neighbor, who felt all alone in the world and made her feel okay again. And how, even when he was sick, he still gave his parents hope. How he reminded them exactly who they were after they had almost forgotten. So when he knew he was going to go, he was okay. Because he'd already lived a great life, a full life. And he was everything he needed to be, just as he was.
I was very ill at a very young age, and you're telling me I lived a full life, like...
She accepts.
Oh, thank you.
Close your eyes now, and keep them closed. She's gonna let you in.
Well...
Go on. You know what to do.
Well, you've seen a lot of people lying, Wolf. Thank you for believing in me, and for the nice chat, so if I don't see you again... Maybe I should actually focus on the sky. There we go.
Why is he smiling like that?
It must be somewhere that he likes.
Completed a game. So it sounds like we got reborn. Another attempt at life. That was very sweet. Quite emotional.
I wanna be somebody.
This game is dedicated to my father, Robert Helworth, the man who taught me how to play chess. It might also be that we didn't get reborn, but that we were returned to the first moment, our first joy springing to life, this memory, as we were allowed into her city. This goddess, or what you will. It was a very unique game. Of course, I didn't really know what I signed up for when I enjoyed this experience. I wasn't sure if it was a horror game or a regular emotional game, adventure game. I would never have guessed camera-centric and blinking. I research very little when I go into games, as little as possible. Makes the adventure much more fresh, I feel. I've gone into some games without knowing if they were horror games or not, and they turned out to be atmospheric games, but they seemed a little bit spooky, and I was so scared for continuing. I don't remember the name of that one game where I was really afraid of playing through, because you went through an empty house. It was night out, and you heard some weird sounds, but it wasn't really a horror game. But I was so scared. So I don't typically play with a face cam. That's only something I put on now sporadically because, well, the game asked for it. If you enjoyed my first time impression on this lovely experience, and sad experience, not least, then you might also enjoy my first time impression on A Dead of Night, where I also used the face cam. One of the few games where I actually did it. It's a spooky one, but it's a very immersive one and very unique. So thank you very much for watching my humble first time impression, and I wish you a pleasant night to come. Good night.
What if we go to floor 2?
Wait, I want to go to ground floor first. Oh god! I saw her in the mirror. Okay.